Nichols' death is reigniting a lot of conversations about policing and criminal justice in America.
We're joined live by Dr. Lisa Hill, a professor of criminal justice at CSU East Bay. So thank you very much for joining us. We first wanted to get your initial reaction to the body cam video.
So my initial reaction is one of a human being. When I watch that video, I can't help but see myself, and that the officers, the action that they're taking against another human being. So I'm quite disturbed by it.
Now, we heard from the attorney for the Nichols family. He's calling the reaction to this case the blueprint for how officer misconduct should be handled in the future. Why do you think that he said that? And what's your reaction? Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I do agree with that. I know that the attorney, his feeling is that these were 5 Black police officers who were committing an offense that we've seen often from other races, white officers against Black people, not just defendants, against Black people. And he's saying that their response was appropriate, to make sure that those officers are not in a position to continue their behavior. They were charged and released from their assignment immediately. So that's the blueprint that he's looking at. That is what should happen.
And after the murder of George Floyd in 2020, it seemed like much of America was ready to make radical changes to our policing system. Last year, though, the U.S. saw a record number of deadly police shootings. So do you think those protests had any tangible impact?
I think that there were probably an impact. I think what this situation is showing us is that it's not about race. It's not about the officer's race. There is something that is going on in our system, our criminal justice system, that allows officers that have been sworn, their code of ethics say that they will not act officiously. But you have officers that obviously they were in a neighborhood where there's cameras that it appears from looking at the video that they were acting with the belief of impunity. And so it's feeling like this is a bigger problem. This is not about, the race of the officers. This is about police officers that are committing violent acts against human beings.
So one last quick question, though. Do you think that this is going to create some change? Do you think that people watching this video, do you think that it's going to be the impetus for something to actually happen, for change, real change to happen?
That's absolutely my hope. That's been my hope for every one of these incidents. And so I continue to feel that, video is the best evidence you can have of a crime. It's better than a confession. Confessions can be coerced. There's various reasons why people confess to a crime. But when you have video footage, that's raw. And so we need to look at what happened that led these officers, in the context of their duty to protect citizens like Tyre, that they did something different. They did something egregious. They committed a criminal act against this citizen that they were sworn to protect.
All right, Dr. Lisa Hill from CSU East Bay, thanks so much.